Hi, welcome back to Wheel Bob's Garage. Just a quick update on how the srad's doing. I got the wheels back today, all painted up, which is good. Jago managed to turn them around in less than a week for us, so they're all excellent and looking good. I've got the front one just here, all assembled with its discs and the disc bolts and everything all back in, all cleaned up and looking fresh, ready to go back in the bike. The rear one we had a little bit of a problem with when I dropped it off to Jago. Wasn't much problem when I dropped it off. I changed the wheel at the last minute. It was two orange wheels that were getting painted white, but I noticed a flat spot across the top of the rim on the orange wheel, so I basically swapped it out for a silver one that I had, which I knew was true and straight with no damage. But it had a disc still on it, so thinking the disc would just come off, happy days, I left it to Jago to do. So he's taken the disc bolts out, and one of them snapped on him. Not his fault, it's just happy days how it's happened sort of thing. So the rear one is here. As you can see now, all the bolts are out. So I was just going to give you a quick idea of how I managed to extract that bolt. Basically all I did was drill a 10mm into the top of the disc bolt itself to open up the shoulder, because those disc bolts have like a sort of 10-15mm shoulder on them before they go to thread. That opened that up for me. Then I put a 6mm drill which straight through the actual thread that was left in it. I was only using a hand drill, I haven't got a pillar drill, nothing like that. And basically, as you can see, there's the bolt. Where is it? Not the clearest of images there, but you can basically see that's the bolt out, and as standard that's what they look like. So you can see that's got the head and the big shoulder. This has very little head and no shoulder. So there we go. And all I did basically was drill a 6mm hole through it, get it opened up, and then I use these, where have I put it? There. These huge big like raw bolt things. You use them for like putting TV brackets and stuff like that up on the wall into concrete, into a raw plug. They've got a 13mm head on them and a real coarse thread. I put that down inside the 6mm hole that I've just done, hit it in there with a hammer, turn it a few times, and sometimes they'll come out with it. This one didn't want to do it so much, so basically all I did was I collapsed the shoulder piece in, so it started going away from the actual wheel and collapsing into the centre, until it created like a flat that I could get like a big screwdriver into, pop the screwdriver inside like that, and I was lucky that basically that came straight out. Had we have known obviously these are going to snap, I could have used a ton of heat on it, but as they're just freshly painted in white, I wasn't about to use heat on a brand new wheel and risk obviously blistering the paint. But the bolt is out, so that disc can go back together on the wheel now and get that bolted back up. The next video you'll probably see is a quick time lapse in reversal to the original one of the wheels going back in, and then I'll do a little walk around, an explanation of just how to tighten up your chain, make sure everything's all good, and happy days, fresh white wheels in the srad. Cool, see you in a bit.